Hello everyone, today in this video we are going to learn how to conduct supervised classification on satellite images using ArcGIS software. So for doing this tutorial we need some satellite images, and I have downloaded some Landsat-8 images for the purpose of this classification. So let's begin. First of all, we need to add those bands of the images in this interface in order to start. So go on add data, and here you can see the bands of the images. So we just need band 1 to band 7. So by pressing Ctrl on your keyboard, just select band 1 to 7 and then just add it. So I'm selecting band 1. Accidentally it got the only band 1 got selected, no problem, then we will select the other ones. Then just click add. So all of the bands are here now. So we right now we need one composite image, means one composite raster to do our classification on. That means that composite raster will be the combined version of all these bands. So for doing that, go to search and search composite. Go to composite bands. In the input raster, just select all the rasters, all the bands one by one. Band 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and ultimately 7. After that, save where you want to save. Just give the location, like I want to save it here and give it a name. I'm giving it composite.tif. Make sure to save this file in TIFF format, then click on save and then give OK. You will see that it has been started to run in the background. So let's just pause until it gets completed. Okay, so you can see now the composition is done. So here is our one raster image. So now we can delete those previous bands, as we will work with this now. Then after doing that, we need our study area of interest. We won't classify the whole this image, but we will clip the area of our study interest from this raster. So for doing that, go to search and type clip. Then click on the clip data management tool. After that, in input raster we will give our composite.tif this file, and in the output extent just select your shapefile. So I'm giving here this dhaka.shp. It's the shapefile of the Greater Dhaka city. Make sure to mark these use input features for clipping geometry, and then just give it a name and save the location where you want to save it. So I'm giving this clip.tif. Make sure to save this also in TIFF format and then click OK. You will see that clipping is going on and the clipping is done. So now let's just uncheck this one, and we can remove it also. So it is our main study area where we will do our supervised classification. Okay, so for starting supervised classification, we need to see on this band combinations for Landsat-8 image. As you can see, there are many composition with different bands to make it to visualize it more appropriately and accurately for the classification purpose. Like in here it's called natural color, where the bands are 432. So if we change the bands into 432, you can see that this image got changed in natural color. Like the settlements are more visible now and the vegetation are in green color, so we can visualize it more appropriately, and in this way our classification will be more accurate. After that, here there are also many band combinations like land or water. It is 564. If you want to focus on water, then you can change the band combinations into 564. Then you will see that the darker color here is representing the water bodies here, and all the darker color here are representing water bodies. In this way it becomes easier for us to classify our image. So let's just start now. For doing this, click anywhere here and make sure that this image classification is marked. If this image classification isn't marked, then we can't do our classification, and when we mark this image classification, only then this classification bar will be visible to use. So now go to the training sample manager. Here we will take samples of our classes, and then go to draw polygon. Here we can draw polygon, rectangle, circle, etc. Let's just click on the draw polygon. Then we will first take samples for water body. Let's just take it now. Remember that as much samples you will take, the more appropriate your classification will be. But as it's a tutorial and I can't make this video so long, so I'm just taking 3 or 4 samples for each classes. But make sure to take as many samples as you can for every class to make the classification more accurate. Okay. It's also water body, and this dark area is also water body. Okay, so I'm not making this too long. Then just select all the classes and click here in merge. In that way all the samples will be merged into one class, and you can rename it as water body. In this way, again, let's focus on the urban area or built up area. So it is 764. The band combination is 764. So let's change it to 764. Okay, so here you can see all the gray areas. It's the central part of the Dhaka city. So you can see that the central part is fully gray in color, and we know that here built up areas are the prominent type of land use here. So let's just take some samples. I won't take too many, otherwise the video will be very long. Okay, now just select again like water body and merge it and rename it in built up. Okay, then Let's do the vegetation part. For vegetation, the band combination will be 5 4 3. So let's change it again to 5 4 and 3. So here you can see the pinkish and reddish part. All the red and pink parts are representing vegetation. The more reddish kind of colors are representing dense vegetation, whereas the lighter pink or lighter red versions are red color are representing light vegetation or lighter tree cover. Okay, so for this video purpose, I am not distinguishing it between dense vegetation and lighter vegetation. I am taking it into one class. For more accurate classification, you can distinguish it into more classes. I'm just taking all the shades of pink like vegetation. Okay. Let's just select those again like the previous classes. And merge it. I'm naming it as vegetation. Okay, so like this you can take as many samples as you can and take as many classes you want to make your classification more accurate. But as I have said earlier that it's for just video purpose, so I'm not taking any more samples. Like I could take the barren lands in consideration and other things, but the video will be too long, so I have just taken all these samples on just these three classes: water body, built up and vegetation. Let's save it now. Select this and save it. Save it in the name anything you want. Class.diff. Save. Then go to classification. And click interactive supervised classification. So our classification is done, as you can see. Let's remove it and change it to its real colors so that it becomes more realistic. Let's change water body into blue color, built up area into red color. Okay, then vegetation into green color. Okay, as I have said earlier that I have taken just a few samples and just three classes, so my classification is not very accurate. As you can see that here are many other things, many other like barren lands or any other classes I could take, but I didn't. So for this reason my classification looks like this. But if you do more accurate classification and take more classes, more samples, your classification will definitely look better than this. Okay, I want to show one more thing, that if you want to change something here, like in water body, you want to add something or delete something, just click here and click on this split a training sample. In this way all the classes, all the samples will be split here, and if you want to delete a sample, just click here and you can just click delete. Or if you want to add any more sample, you can again draw polygon and add it here. So in this way you can edit this training sample manager. Let's again merge it. Okay. So our classification is done here. Now you have to go to the file and click and right click on it and go to data, export data. Here give it a name. like anything. I'm giving supervised. Make sure this file is in TIFF format and save it. Give it a location, like I'm giving this tutorial. In this tutorial folder I'm saving it, then just click save. Yes, again the colors are changed, so you can change this color here. Red and vegetation green. Okay, so here is our supervised classification. It's done. And if you want to see more of these videos, please subscribe to my channel, and thank you.